so Major League. Just no.
Okay, you're ready on set. 10 seconds.
Catch you on the flap side.
Test vibration.
6, 5,
Go to black.
4, 3.
7 WEOB, The Asylum.
Hey, Cookie here, and I'm here to say everybody poops, except for me. I'm a celebrity. You telling me I came all this way for a one-player game? Come on! And the wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
Mr. Cow's Presidential Grilled Cheese Sandwiches. These sandwiches were elected by the people to serve your taste buds.
And we're off. First question, playing doctor with Snow White. If Disney's Doc were actually a practicing doc, and not some oddly harmonious diamond miner, which of the following dwarfs would he most likely diagnose with aphasia? Bashful, grumpy, dopey, or sneezy? Bashful is just an introvert, whereas you are an extra stupid vert. Next time, try this. Aphasia refers to the inability to speak, usually due to a disease or injury of the brain. The dwarf Dopey is the only one of the 7 who never utters a word. He needs one of those Stephen Hawking machines.
Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to work we go.
Say hello to Scooper Duper. You know, if there were a way I could get the latest scoop on Brangelina directly inserted into my veins through some sort of celebrity news IV, I'd do it. I would do it. Call me crazy, but I'd do it. If I decide to fashion a Big Dipper of Star magazines in order to get the biggest celebrity scoop possible, get it? Big Dipper? Scoop? Okay. How many Star magazines will I need to best approximate the real Big Dipper? 6-star magazines, 7-star magazines, 8-star magazines, or 9-star magazines? The Big Dipper constellation is made up of 7 stars, so I'd need 7-star magazines to create my celebrity news scooper. I could also spread all 7 magazines out on the floor for my cats. Maybe the bright colors of Kim Kardashian will attract them and give them a new place to poop other than my carpet. And on its way, Dollhouse of Horror. And it's a dis or da! I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one, tell me if it's the name of an American Girl doll or one of Charles Manson's murderous Manson girls. If it's an American Girl, press the square button. If it's a Manson girl, press your circle button. Get one right and you'll have a precious $300. Get one wrong and 300 big ones will be slashed away. And you've only got 30 seconds. Be safe. Cool, let's do it. Felicity Merriman, Susan Atkins, Lainey Holland, Patricia Krenwinkel, Kit Kittredge, Addie Walker, Leslie Van Houten. Okay, pretty good job. You can come to the doll tea party, but you haven't quite earned the right to eat real food or drink real liquid from the cups. You know, if Charles Manson had ever had the opportunity to hold an American Girl doll, I'm pretty sure he would have turned out a lot different.
Everybody quattro, hey!
It's time for I Have a Complex About Complexes. Suppose Stewie Griffin develops an Oedipus complex and acts it out on an episode of Family Guy. What would happen? Stewie would kill Lois and eat her. Stewie would sacrifice Brian to please Zeus. Stewie would kill Peter and marry Lois. Or Stewie would fly towards the sun wearing wax wings. Oedipus unknowingly killed his father and married his mother. Freud later used that story to talk about boys competing with their fathers for maternal attention. Oh man, then Chris would say something dumb, and then Meg would say something depressing, and that talking dog would talk and drink a martini. Yeah, that'd be a great episode.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Coming up next, better ungulate than never. Using their two-letter abbreviations, which combination of states spells the name of a South American llama-like mammal? Alabama, Pennsylvania, California, California, Maine, Louisiana, Virginia, Georgia, New York, or Georgia, Massachusetts, Illinois? Hello? The abbreviations for these three states spell alpaca, which is an animal similar to a llama. And like alpacas, people from Alabama, Pennsylvania, and California spit, don't like being grabbed, and make a wark noise when they're excited. We've finished round one. And you should be very proud of that score, because I'm not. Remember, I'm doubling the value of each question in round two. And hint, hint, keep an eye out for the wrong answer of the game. It's still out there. Okay, let's do this. Say hello to Antonio Banderas' sexy sauce-making machine. Suppose Zorro wants to make some orzo using his sword. Which TV infomercial product could help make the proper ingredients for Zorro's orzo? Jack LaLanne's Power Juicer? The Breadman bread machine? The Ronco automatic? Oh, honestly. Orzo is a rice-shaped pasta. So he could make some pasta, then slice it into tiny bits of orzo with his sword. I don't know, though. Last time I let Zorro cook for me, I pulled out a giant curly Z from my paella. You just got grilled. And when I say grilled, I mean grilled. Like this Abraham Lincoln grilled cheese sandwich from Mr. Cow's Presidential Grilled Cheese Sandwiches. Mr. Cow's, all your cheese sandwich needs in one online location. This wrong answer of the game has earned you a sweet 8,000 clams. Well done. Here we have pandas role-playing on the internet.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
Get your head in the game, because I'm going to add an extra $1,000 for a correct answer here. Place these things in chronological order of when they were first established. World Wildlife Fund, World of Warcraft, World Wide Web, Walt Disney World. WWF, WDW, WWW, WOW, WDW, WWF, WWW, WOW, WWF, WWW, WDW. Here's another one for you. WWJD. What would Jesus do? Not pick this answer. Watch how easy this is. The World Wildlife Fund was founded in 1961, Walt Disney World opened in 1971, the World Wide Web started in 1991, and World of Warcraft came along in 2004. This answer would also be true if the WWF stood for World Wrestling Federation, because that started in 1952, just a few years after the aliens landed at Roswell. Coincidence? I don't think so.
Plucking chickens picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Next up, Mother Nature got back. Suppose Sir Mix-a-Lot attempts a comeback by writing a song for the Utah Tourism Board called I Like Big Buttes. Which lyric would be inaccurate? I like 'em firm and gradually growing, and I'm down to get the erosion on. I want 'em real steep with a flat top, or shake that healthy isolated butte. Your head is in your butt. I cannot lie. Correct answer, show yourself. Buttes are steep hills with flat tops that are shaped by erosion, but they develop abruptly, not gradually. I'll never forget the day he got knighted and officially became Sir Mix-a-Lot, and he called the Queen of England her thickness.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me,
Coming up, my Jedi is smarter than your Jedi. Suppose Albert Einstein had been in charge of teaching Luke Skywalker. Which of these quotes would not be based on one of the 4 fundamental forces of nature? May the quantum force be with you. Use the gravitational force. The nuclear option is never the right answer. Where's that confounded right answer? Quantum's a big fancy word, yes, but quantum force is not one of the 4 fundamental forces of nature. Those are gravity, electromagnetism, the strong nuclear force, and the weak nuclear force. And as we speak, physicists around the globe are still working hard to pinpoint exactly what George Lucas was on when he came up with Jar Jar Binks.
Hold me, never let me go. Am I dreaming? Crash on time.
I call this one bridging the language gap. Suppose New York bought the Brooklyn Bridge from an IKEA store. Based on how it was assembled, what would the product name most likely be? The Archflugen, the Suspension Stad, the Beamerid, or the Truss Clippin? You are as lost as a patron of an IKEA store. Here's where the money is. The Brooklyn Bridge is a suspension bridge. And we know that the bridge wasn't constructed from an IKEA set. There weren't any inexplicable rivets left over. Step right up to the Jack Attack. When you see 2 clues that match, press the X button. $4,000 for a right answer, but say goodbye to $4,000 if you're wrong. And don't forget,
remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. That thing shouldn't be flying. Now, if you'll excuse me, my flying pig is waiting. Good luck. That's the game! I've seen better scores, but hey, at least you weren't as bad on this game as Norbert Mulhoon from Wickminster, Pennsylvania. Woo! That guy's a moron!
You don't know Jack!
That'll do it, folks. What's going on, Donnie?
So, are you thinking you'd like to enrage in more tomflummery?
Bedroom bodies, fetus style factory. There's a tiny bun that's jumped out of the oven. She just couldn't wait for your kisses and loving. She lives in a uterus all cozy and warm. Just wait 7 months till she's reborn. She fits right into the palm of your hand. Her Malibu incubator gives her a tan. Bedroom Buddies, Fetus Doll Factory.
The Bedroom Buddies Fetus Doll. Because 9 months is just too long to wait for a hug.
Immigration, gay marriage, the Bill of Rights. Is it just me, or is America falling apart? I'm Lindsay St. Simone, and if you vote for me, I promise to construct a 40-foot concrete wall around the entire nation. No one will get in or out. Under my regime, I guarantee that my oppressive foot soldier militia will strip all citizens equally of their every right. Isn't it about time we got America back on track? This November, vote Lindsay St. Simone for fascist dictator.
This message paid for by St. Simone Mini Golf and Go-Kart on Route 16.
Are you in the market for a new used van? When you think vans, Think Vance Van Vans Van Lot. Hello, I'm Vance Van Van, and I sell the sweetest vans in the city. They've got 8-track players, water beds, airbrush murals, beaded curtains.
Hey Vance, what's that weird burning smell?
Never you mind that, kid. You'll understand when you're older. Hey, okay, my vans don't come with satellite radio and GPS and la-dee-da, but they do have character and carpeted walls. So, when you think vans, think Vance Van Van's Van Lot. Conveniently located down by the old abandoned airport that's probably haunted. You know the one. And remember, if Vance Van Van's Van Lots are rocking, be sure to stop in and buy a van. From me, Vance Van Van.
When is a pickle not a pickle? Find out tonight.
So, thanks again for having me over, Scott.
Oh, you're welcome, Marjorie. So...
Is your date night conversation a bore?
Yes it is. Please help. We have nothing to talk about.
Then try Nigel the Chimney Sweep. He's a real adorable British street urchin who makes an excellent conversation piece.
Oh, well, isn't he fabulous? All ragged and covered in soot.
Oh, please, miss, help me. I have a family. They don't know where I am. Please help.
Oh, I haven't the slightest what he's saying, but look at that adorable hat. And you, Scott, well, you seem so nurturing.
Thanks, Marjorie.
Please, I miss me mum. Why am I dressed like this?
Get your very own Nigel the Chimney Sweep today so he can start sweeping your loved ones into your heart.
Help me.
Or hearth.
Help me.
This Monday, catch the Season 6 premiere of Farting with the Stars. And this season, we've got our most star-studded cast ever. See Helen Hunt, Jim Caviezel, Leonard Nimoy, the guy from that one medical show, and the girl from that movie with the guy from Scrubs. It's gonna be big, it's gonna be hot, and it's not gonna smell good. It's Farting with the Stars, where the only thing louder will be the roar of the crowd. Monday at 7. Be there. Celebrity parts impersonated.